Hello everybody, my name is Mark Mello and I'm a park ranger at Blackstone River Valley National Historical Park, and I'm really excited to welcome you here to this edition of a Ranger Chat. You know, the Blackstone River Valley has always served as a place where innovators and inventors could come and build the next new products for the Industrial Revolution. People like Zachariah Allen, David Wilkinson, Sylvanus Brown, just to name a few, all played a pivotal role in helping the Industrial Revolution to develop here in the Blackstone River Valley. And today I want to share with you one of those stories about one particular individual, an immigrant and an inventor, James Henry Northrop.
James Henry Northrop was born in Kingley, West Yorkshire in the United Kingdom. After working in the English textile industry, he emigrated to the United States, arriving in Boston in 1881. The young mechanic caught the eye of George Draper and his corporation, which made mechanical loom parts in Hopedale, Massachusetts. Northrop served as a mechanic and foreman. He was a brilliant mechanic and soon invented several important parts. He invented a spooler guide and a shuttle charger. After a brief stint as a chicken farmer, in which he failed miserably, he returned to the workshop. Back at home with his machines, Northrop successfully invented a self-threading shuttle. This invention ultimately opened the door to perhaps his greatest invention, the Northrop battery. This was not the type of battery you're probably thinking of, though. This basic feature of a Northrop model loom, seen here, made the loom fully automatic. Once the pern, which is that small little rod around which the thread was wrapped, was empty of new thread, the machine would eject the depleted pern and then load a full one without stopping. This allowed the machine to remain in constant motion. A loom operator could now work up to 16 or more looms at one time, whereas before they were limited to less than 8. This increased the speed of the weaving process, while also cutting down on labor costs. These new Northrop model looms, produced by George Draper and Sons, were a huge hit in the textile industry. Demand was high. By 1900, just 6 short years after going to market, the Drapers had sold over 60,000 of them. They sold and shipped an average of 1,500 Northrop looms per month. When production ceased, nearly 700,000 Northrop looms had been sold. His success enabled him to retire at the age of 42. In all, Northrop had patented well over 100 weaving-related patents. He lived out the rest of his days in California. He died at the age of 84 in December 1940. Northrop is yet another example of the ingenuity and innovations that the mechanics of the Blackstone River Valley exemplified. An immigrant who, when given an opportunity, proved his value and worth and achieved great success.
I'd like to thank you for joining me here today. As always, if you have any comments or questions, please leave those down below. We would love to hear from you. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you out there along the Blackstone really soon.